Hello. What's up, taste buds? It's your girl, ilinsterr, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Taste Bud Club. It's another week, so that means it's another episode. I hope you all have been taking great care of yourselves and having a great week, as well as enjoying the lovely sunshine weather that we've been getting lately. And with that, let me add a little sunshine to your day by diving right into this week's episode. It's going to be a jam-packed one filled with lots of fun things, and I am so excited to dive right in with you guys. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, boys and girls, we're going to start off this week by visiting the Witching Flower Bakery that's located on Eubank and Constitutionish. I'm directionally challenged, so don't take my word for it, but take a peek at this little screenshot right here and you'll find your way just fine. The Witching Flower is one of my favorite bakeries here in town. I've actually had her stuff at a few of the local coffee shops here like Zendo, Castle, and she does a whole bunch of other delicious treats and pastries as well. And I was super excited to hear that when she finally opened her storefront, I guess sometime last year, it has been a hit. You don't understand how popular she gets. She's only open on the weekends. Each week it's a different menu. All her stuff is super good. Everything I've tried I liked. So you can't really go wrong. If you do want to go check her out, definitely check her Instagram because she will keep you up to date on if she's sold out for the day or whatever menu she's going to be doing for that weekend. So definitely check her out on Instagram right here. I'll link it right here for you guys. Definitely get there early because the line does get kind of long. If you want your treats, you gotta make the sacrifice and get there early because you definitely will not regret it. Trust me when I tell you on that. And it is so good. I love all of her stuff, especially her brioche donuts. And she does a variety of fun flavors as well. So it's something that you don't typically get here in general. And so I really like the innovative idea behind the flavors and all that. Kelly is an amazing human, and I am so thankful that her storefront is only like a few minutes away from my house. So that's a bit dangerous. I am just super thankful that we have something like that here in town. So definitely go check her out if you haven't already. And if anything, tell her I sent you because I'm pretty sure you're gonna love it as much as I do too. Okay, so I don't know how this actually happened, but I kind of accidentally embarked on a coffee crawl this week where I stopped by a coffee shop each morning on my way to work. We started the week off with Michael Thomas. We got Novel Point, stopped at Cutbow, and then we ended the week with Satellite. And I think it's really cool that we have so many coffee shop options here in town, especially the coffee scene here is definitely like top notch in my opinion. I think that each of these shops has something unique that they all bring to the table, which I think is really cool. And all these coffee shops are great in their each and individual way. It's whatever your vibe is, there's a coffee shop for that. I've checked out practically almost every single coffee shop here in town. There may be a few that I haven't gotten to yet, but I think for the most part, the most popular ones here in town, I've definitely checked them all out. There are some favorites, there are some not favorites, but it's all up to like personal preference. I think that each coffee shop has its own like vibe and aesthetic. If you haven't checked out any of our local coffee shops or want a personalized list of recommendations, please definitely let me know. Feel free to leave a comment down below or hit me up on Instagram. I'm more than happy to get a list to you and give you some of my favorites. With that being said, a lot of coffee has been consumed this week. I am actually currently drinking a cafe soda up in this joint, and if you don't know what that is Vietnamese iced coffee, and I actually got this one from Coda. If you haven't had the chance to try Vietnamese iced coffee, I highly recommend it. Once you try this, you will never go back. It is like one of the best things to exist. Okay, so moving along, one fun activity that I actually got to try out this week and experience for myself was Loteria night. And if you don't know what Loteria is, it's pretty much Mexican bingo, and there's pictures, there's numbers, there's the Spanish vocabulary word right under it. I felt like I was learning something new throughout that whole session, but it was a lot of fun. I thought it was kind of funny because you take the Asian to a Loteria night and she wins one of her games and she ends up winning the raffle. Like, how freaking crazy is that? So after Loteria night, we actually headed upstairs to Outpost 1706. There was a mini taco pop-up, which was the main reason why I came out that night, was for the tacos. And the tacos were by Mi Casa Tu Casa, and it's this cute little mom and daughter pop-up kind of thing. They do tacos, they do quesadillas, they have chip and salsa, and so I thought everything was super delicious. I just wish that the salsa was a little more spicy or had a kick to it because it was a little lacking, but everything else was great. I really enjoyed the chicken taco over the beef, and my friend got the chicken quesadilla and he also enjoyed that as well. We also got some drinks. This right here is the Paloma, and if you know me, I'm more of a fruity drink kind of girl, so if there's like fruit juice or anything in it, I am all over it. So this Paloma was actually really delicious, and if you haven't checked out Outpost at Old Town, definitely do so. It's a cute little spot to hang out at, and then after you grab a drink or whatever, you can stroll around the plaza and all that fun stuff. Later in the week, we actually made a field trip over to Santa Fe to just hang out there, adventure there. Apparently, everyone and their moms were also there and had the same idea. I'm going to go through this one really briefly because there's going to be some content dropping on my Instagram page regarding these spots, so definitely drop me a follow on there if you haven't already. But I'm super excited to get into this. So our first stop in Santa Fe was actually Sky Coffee. It is a cute little coffee shop. I got one of their spring menu special items, and it was the iced watermelon oolong tea, and pretty much their little description for it was like a little sangria in a cup, and I thought that was so fitting. The color is absolutely gorgeous and it was super refreshing, and I really enjoyed that as well because it wasn't too sweet and it was like the perfect balance and touch of sunshine for the days. If you're ever out in Santa Fe, definitely go check out this cookie shop because it is one of the best cookies that I have ever tried. Like, she makes everything in-house from scratch, and she does like cookies and macarons, and there's like a bunch of fun little flavors. I really enjoyed the lemon meringue cookie and the blue corn macaron, and apparently the blue corn macaron is the one that sells out every single weekend whenever she's open. So if you're in the area or haven't checked her little shop out yet, definitely run. Don't walk. Like, this is the one you need to get on and try her out because everything is super lovely and she's also lovely herself, and I'm so excited to come back again next time when we drive all the way out there. And so this is definitely one of those spots that's worth driving to and is worth the drive, and it is so good. My friends actually planned this trip because they wanted some good food for this weekend, and we just decided that yeah, we'll take a field trip out to Santa Fe. And so with that being said, we actually checked out the compound. One of my friends actually has had this spot before, and it's definitely high on his recommendation list. And so I was super excited to also finally get to try this amazing spot. So I actually looked over their menu before we got there, and I was super excited. Everything sounded really delicious. I really enjoyed the lobster salad that I got. The boys got the pastrami sandwich and the burger, all of which were super delicious as well. And we got one of everything off the dessert menu, and so that was super good as well. But if you're ever in the Santa Fe area or haven't checked out the compound, definitely do so. I think they only do reservations only, so definitely check on that, check their website, and get right on it. And then last on the Santa Fe list, we actually checked out this cute little market cafe kind of thing called La Mama. A cute little like market area kind of thing with like a cafe bar, and I guess you can also eat there as well, but I think that is a bucket list item for our next visit. And then ending our weekend, one of my old coworkers invited me over for dinner yet again, and I am super thankful for her as always, as she's always cooking it up in the kitchen and always calling me over to come eat. And this time she made some Filipino spaghetti, and Filipino spaghetti is a little different than normal spaghetti because it's a little sweeter on like the sweeter end, and there's sausage in the sauce as well. And so I thought that was really delicious, and it's like one of my favorite things here. And then we also had some crispy pork belly and some pork lumpia, and everything was air fried because it's much healthier, was what she said. I am just so thankful for friends that always make delicious food and think of me and always guys had me over, and I am so thankful. Alrighty, guys. Well, that concludes it for this week. Honestly, it was a jam-packed week filled with good food, good eats, good drinks, good vibes, good friends, good company, whatever you want to put it. But I guess that's it for now. But if you like what you saw today and want to keep seeing more, don't forget to drop me a follow on Instagram, hit that subscribe button and join the Taste Bud Club, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on all the fun. But that's it for now, and until next time, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!